David Bach's The Automatic Millionaire is built on one simple yet powerful principle. If you want to become wealthy, you have to put your money on autopilot. Why? Because people, no matter how well-intentioned, often fail at saving and investing consistently when they rely on discipline or willpower alone. Bach begins the book with a story of an ordinary working-class couple, Jim and Sue. Jim was a technician and Sue was a hairdresser. Together, they earned around $55,000 a year. Not wealthy by any means. But when David looked at their finances, he was shocked. They fully owned their home, had zero debt, and had built up hundreds of thousands of dollars in retirement accounts. The secret? They automated everything. Every month, a portion of their paycheck went straight into savings and investments, automatically, without them having to think about it. They didn't rely on discipline, they relied on the system. That's the core idea. You don't need a huge income to become a millionaire. You need a smart system that runs automatically. In the first part of the book, Bach emphasizes the idea of pay yourself first. Most people pay bills, rent, utilities, and credit cards first, and then tell themselves they'll save whatever is left. But in reality, nothing is ever left. Instead, Bach urges you to take 10% or more of your income and save it before spending a dime on anything else. If you earn $4,000 a month and put just $400 into a retirement account automatically, you'll be building wealth without even noticing it. Then comes what Bach calls the Latte Factor, the small, everyday expenses that silently drain your future wealth. Think about that $5 Starbucks latte every morning. Over a month, that's $150. Over a year, it's $1,800. Invested with compound interest over decades, that small habit could cost you over $100,000. By cutting just one small expense and redirecting it into investments, you could completely transform your financial future. The next key is make everything automatic. If you depend on willpower, you'll fail. But if you set up automatic deductions from your paycheck into a 401k, IRA, or savings account, your money grows whether you think about it or not. Automation takes away the decision-making and protects you from yourself. Bach also stresses the importance of home ownership. Renting may feel convenient, but every rent check is money gone forever. A mortgage, on the other hand, builds equity and increases your net worth. Over time, your home becomes not just a place to live, but a powerful wealth-building asset. Equally critical is living debt-free. In America, the average household carries thousands of dollars in credit card debt, often at interest rates of 18% or more. Bach insists that eliminating high-interest debt is one of the fastest ways to free yourself financially. He recommends using the debt snowball strategy. Pay off the smallest debt first, then roll that payment into the next debt, and so on until you're completely free. And then there's the magic of compound interest, which Einstein famously called the eighth wonder of the world. The earlier you start, the more powerful it becomes. For example, if you start investing $300 a month at age 25 with an average 8% return, by age 65 you could have over $1.2 million. Start just 10 years later at 35 and you'll have less than half that amount. Time, not income, is your greatest asset. In the second half of the book, Bach dives into retirement accounts like 401ks and IRAs. Employer matching, he explains, is essentially free money, and not taking advantage of it is like throwing away thousands of dollars every year. He also emphasizes the need for an emergency fund, at least 3 to 6 months worth of expenses set aside in a high-yield savings account. Without this, unexpected events like medical bills, job loss, or car repairs will push you right back into debt. Insurance, too, plays a vital role in protecting your wealth, though Bach warns against being overinsured. Focus on health, life, and disability insurance as needed, nothing more. Surprisingly, Bach also highlights the importance of giving back. Wealth, he says, isn't just about securing your own future, but about contributing to your community. In the US, charitable giving also provides tax benefits. But more importantly, it brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment. When it comes to practical steps, Bach keeps it simple. Simplify your finances by using one main bank. Set up auto transfers to savings. Identify and cut your Latte Factor. Use the debt snowball method to eliminate debt. Make a plan to buy a home instead of renting forever. Start investing immediately, even if it's just $100 a month. Build your emergency fund little by little, and don't forget to give back. Bach's closing message is clear. Becoming rich doesn't require luck, genius, or a winning lottery ticket. It requires a smart, automatic system and consistent small steps. If Jim and Sue, an average American couple with modest income, could retire debt-free and wealthy, then anyone can. The choice is simple. Either you control your money or your money controls you. So take 3 small steps today. Enroll in your employer's 401k and set up automatic contributions, schedule a monthly transfer to your savings account, and identify one Latte Factor expense you can cut. These tiny moves, multiplied by time and compound interest, can transform you into an automatic millionaire. That's the genius of David Bach's philosophy. It's simple, automatic, and possible for anyone willing to take the first step today.